Hello. Hello, everybody. Should have cleared my throat first. So nice to see you. Hi, Lisa, LN, Sarah and Rebecca, Gregory, James, Cheryl, Ava, Arash. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Hi, Karina. Hello. I'm early. 3 minutes early. I have to go careful with how early I am, actually, because I have to go careful with the internet. I pay a lot of money every month because I'm a foreign person in Japan, so I have to pay a lot more money than the usual people. And I'm limited. I'm limited at 130 gigabytes I have now, but that's not enough for someone who does as many tours as I do. So don't worry, we're not going to be outside this whole time. Not outside in this area by the road. Don't worry. How are you guys? Hi Yvette. Hi Tina. Hi Andrew. I'm so excited to show you this lovely place. I've been here once before, but there was a catastrophe where I fully lost my internet. As in, not the signal, as in I lost the internet box. I carry around pocket Wi-Fi, and last time I was here, there was a crisis of I lost the pocket Wi-Fi. I'd left it on the bus. Happens only once. Pocket Wi-Fi is this very useful thing we have here in Japan. Hello, Andrew. Hi, Dawn. Thanks for the hello. Nice to see you guys. Cyborg Dawn, who can stay up for infinity hours. How are you guys? Have you been having a nice time touring on Heygo today? And if you celebrate, have you been having a nice Thanksgiving? So nice to see you all. I took so many beautiful videos and pictures just now in Hikone. Please indulge in this picture. How good is this? How good is this? Wasn't Hikone Castle just looking its best? Thank you so much for having joined me. Hi John, nice to see you. I'm so hot. It's so hot out here. And with the mask too. It's not okay. And also, we had the pleasure of seeing some very unique art. How was this? So cool going into the turret of Hikone Castle, wasn't it? We've got 1 minute until we're officially starting, guys. And you guys will be the lucky ones that will get to see everything. I'm pretty sure other people are finishing up other tours. So some people are going to miss the introduction and the important information. So on their own heads be it. On their own heads be it. How are you all? Hi, Marie. Nice to see you. John, thank you for your tip yesterday. Marie, thank you for your tip today. That's so kind of you. And welcome my lovely sponsors, Yvette and Tina and Gregory and Andrew. And a soon-to-be sponsor, Sarah. Nice to see you here. Thank you. 20 seconds until we get started. Thank you so much for coming. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, chocolate trifle, perfect. Yeah, nice. I gave his tour a big old shout out as well. I'm glad Dan. Oh, you called him Daniel. I like that. Yes, Dan. Hey, Dan King. He gave me a shout out. I gave him a shout out. We're working together. We got this. We got this. Welcome everybody to La Collina. La Collina. You're thinking, oh my goodness, that's a very European name, isn't it? Yes, it is a European name. It does have a nice name. Does anyone know what that word means? In what language? I haven't shown you this entrance before, but I want to show you this entrance because it's got Studio Ghibli kind of vibes to it, I think. Hi Pat, hi Sherry. Or Cherie, sorry if I said it wrong. Sherry or Cherie? Teach me. Welcome. We're going to a natural wonderland. Look at this lovely old tree. A natural wonderland based on loads of sweets. I'm going to teach you a lot of things about Japanese sweets and also some modern sweets. And I'm not going to lose my Wi-Fi this time. I'm not going to drop my pocket Wi-Fi. You can see all of the green and red broccolis in the sky up there, that mountain. And brace yourself for an incredible view that's going to join you soon. This very, very interesting building. I'm going to take you on the outside of the building, the inside of the building, and to the other side. There's a whole heap of gardens. Well, it's like a big old garden with lots of Studio Ghibli influences too. We're in Shiga, near Lake Biwa, in Omihachiman this time, another historical town. Hi Jeremy, hi Judy, hi Jill. Did you all have fun on Dan's tour? Thank you so very much for choosing my tour next. I know there's a couple of options. This will be the only other time this happens this year, I think. I suspect. And you saw it once with me looking very green. It's going to change to yellow and brown soon. So the name of this building is La Collina, which means hill in Italian. I think you can see that, right? And what do I mean by it's got Studio Ghibli vibes? So Studio Ghibli is like the Disney of Japan. And by the way, I'm Miss Kendall James. Welcome. Thank you very much for choosing me on Heygo today, and I look forward to showing you around. Check this out. So look in the chat. Anyone who's got the chat open, I just posted a picture of a building in Princess Mononoke, a Japanese animated movie. And what do you think? Doesn't it have so many similarities? So I'm going to get you up close so that you can see the lovely wooden structure around here. This is what I meant by all of the broccolis. I think these look... Yes, it has a living roof. There's many, many living roofs around here. All of this, I think they look like little broccolis. I'm going to take you for a nice look. I can even see the living roof dripping. Dripping, dripping, dripping. So, this building was created by Terunobu Fujimori. Fujimori, sorry. La Collina means hill in Italian, and the European influences do not stop there. The materials are gathered from local forests, and Fujimori was born in the forests of Nagano, surrounded by alpine mountains. So you can see exactly why he likes mountains. Now, hello Penelope, nice to see you. Hi Mary. Trinity, nice to see you. Let me show you a picture of the lovely gentleman. So, Terunobu Fujimori, here we go. And here's some of his other architecture. He loves nature. He's very, very in tune with nature. And here's another one of his creations. Also looks very Studio Ghibli-esque, doesn't it? There's a clear treehouse inspiration flowing throughout this area. You can see the life of a tree represented in one of the main confectionaries here as well, but I'll tell you more about that in a moment. So we're here to learn about Baumkuchen, a German cake, which is so beloved all around Japan. You can buy it in literally every town. I kid you not. And just in case you were wondering, what does this look like covered in snow? Our beloved hero tried to do a tour of this last year. He tried to do a tour of this in January, maybe January this year, but he had to cancel it. He was so excited to do a tour here. We were having a couple of drinks outside of a convenience store, as we do, because that's our style, myself and Hero. And we were musing over it. But look, here's summer. And take another little look. Here's winter. So in the chat, if you've not got the chat open, I suggest you open it. Isn't it beautiful? And I can see the rain. The watered roof. The watered roof dripping over here. Absolutely dripping with having been watered just now. And it looks like the raindrops from it, the droplets, look like glitter. So I'm really excited to show you that in just a second. And I'm going to show you all of the wood and everything. It's really gorgeous. And I super, super wish I wasn't wearing this big coat. I've taken my scarf off and everything. I had scarf, hat, gloves. I don't need it. It's so warm in Japan today, about 20 degrees Celsius. How do they water it? From the very, very top. There's actually steps from the top. There's also irrigation. Sorry, I fully thought I turned the camera around just then, but I hadn't. So it does look a bit dried out right now, doesn't it? That's autumn. Hi, Joy. Hi, Nancy. Nice to see you. By the way, Nancy, I got a Christmas card from you. Thank you very, very much. I'll make sure I make a new pen pal club coming up soon. Don't worry, guys. And if anyone wanted to be a pen pal, yes, that will be arranged in the future. I've been a bit too busy. I arranged 18 of you guys, and I can't do any more right now. But look at this lovely, lovely blue sky. Even trees on the top. Very, very impressive, I think. Sorry. Just get the better camera angle. Laurie, nice to see you. I always want to pronounce everybody's names in Japanese. If anyone wants a Japanese pronunciation for their name, let me know. I'll give you one. Yeah, most places in Japan actually have irrigation lines. There's also, because in Japan, loads of things are irrigated, especially rice paddies are fully irrigated, so it's really common for them. And reverse irrigation, do you see that? It looks like glitter. It actually looks like glitches on the screen, but it's not. It's the water dripping off. And this is juicy, juicy moss, which really holds on to the water really, really well. I say juicy. It's like I'm some kind of creature that likes eating. Well, actually, I am some kind of creature that likes eating vegetables, but yes. It is glittery. It doesn't look so glittery this way, but can you listen for it? Can you hear it? Quite a nice sound, I think. So you're going to learn about lots of different snacks and things in Japan today, especially sweet snacks. I don't think you can see in there. This is tiny, tiny baby bamboo. And it looks like a little forest. A little forest where Totoros might live. Oh, I'm glad you can hear it. Now, the inside of this building is also incredible, and the other side is incredible. I'm so excited that you guys have all chosen to join me today. Thank you very much for trusting me with an hour of your time. Look, you can see the raindrops. Dare I say that's a postcard game trying to catch raindrops. Look at that. I'll be quiet so you can listen. So in Japan, there are two... sorry, I keep saying in Japan. In Shiga, there are two very important, very beloved tourist areas. And one of them is this, Hikone Castle. Maybe you came on my tour just now. Hi, Christina. And the other one is this, La Collina. So in all of Shiga, you can find many places aren't really that crowded. The third spot would be the meta sequoia trees that I took you to see a couple of weeks ago. Thank you so much, Christine. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you for supporting my train fares and bus and other things. So, yes, if you travel with me, I'll take you to all the hotspots, and I'll also take you to lots of very secret locations too. But this is one of the top locations, and it's so well known throughout all of Kansai. Kansai is with Kyoto, and Kyoto and Osaka and Nara and Wakayama and Mie and Kobe. Oh no, Mie is in Aichi. Sorry, different area. Mie is not in Aichi. Aichi is separate. So let's have a look inside. They've already given me permission for filming. It's no problem. I think I'm going the right way. The signal might change a little bit, but don't worry, I can bounce between two different kinds of internet. Oh, actually, it looks like my pocket Wi-Fi is just fine. Now, this is a very strange ceiling up here. I'm going to get you closer to it. And there's cafes and things everywhere. But let me finish telling you what I was telling you. So this is loved all the way around Japan because souvenirs are very, very important in Japan. Souvenirs, omiyage. Miyage is a souvenir, something that you give somebody else, just in the same way as you do in any old country. But o is an honorific, omiyage, because they're so special and so important. It does look a bit like mold, but it's actually tiny shards of something. We'll get a little bit closer and have a look in a moment. So there's livingness everywhere here. In Japan, it doesn't matter where you go and how long for. Generally, the idea is that you should bring omiyage, souvenirs, back for other people. So even if you just go away for the weekend, you should probably bring back a box of something. And the most easy thing to bring back is sweets, basically. It does look like an insect infestation. Let's have a little look. It's actually shards, black shards. It's very interesting. I think they're made from charcoal, but I'll get a little bit closer in a moment. We'll have a look. What would you like to do first? Would you like to go up? Or would you like to learn about Baumkuhen? So just let me know. Right, we've got three options. You're going to experience all of them. But would you like to go up to see the cafes and the ceiling? Would you like to go this way to see the wagashi, so that's Japanese sweets? Or would you like to go that way to see the Baumkuhen? Which would you like? Just let me know. Any requests first? Last one. Okay, we've got 2 for the last one. 3 for... Okay, I've got 3 for Baumkuhen. Let's go and look at Baumkuhen. So, As I told you, the building looks very natural, and actually this sweet that they make here, Baumkuhen, is a German sweet. It's a cake that actually looks, when cut, which is how it's meant to be served, like this, it looks like the ring of a tree trunk that's been cut in half. Don't you think? And basically it's made of many, many layers of butter. My favourite. This one is absolutely not healthy at all, but it's absolutely delicious. It's very, very good. Let me tell you a little bit more about it. So, it looks like a tree's cross-section. Here you can see the big log of it before they cut it. It actually gets made in many, many layers. And you see, this is in humble little Shiga. This looks strange, doesn't it? This is in humble little Shiga, but look how many people are here. So many people are here shopping for this. And do you see the price of this? 27,000 yen. That is $250. That's with tax included. $250. Would you like a Baumkuchen cake? I didn't say bamboo hemp, no. Here, this one is $55 or so. Birthday cake here. It is just a log of butter and sugar and loads of eggs. It's incredibly delicious though, soft and buttery and delicious. Let me show you. Baumkuchen. I'll get you a bit closer in a moment, but we can see, thank you very much, the boxes are wonderful. Over here we can see them being made. I'm not going to get in the way of all of the customers. I'll take you just over there in just a moment. Here you can get smaller ones, mini ones to give as gifts. Because what did I say? Souvenirs are very, very important. Get this. You can even buy it for business. Get you a tax back on it as well. Similar to sugar cookie without the flour. So there is flour in this. I'm going to get in the queue, and then I'm going to come out of the queue. Okay, so I'm just going to take you a bit closer so you can see them making it. I'll leave the queue after. Yes, they're sold in all stores, but this is the store. So this is the important brand that makes the best quality Baumkuchen, and this is the main factory base. It's in the middle of Shiga in Omihachiman. So this is a very, very special place, well known by people all over Japan for numerous reasons. Come and join me tomorrow morning to hear a bit more about Omihachiman and the importance of it in history. I'm going to take you on a beautiful autumn walk down the canal that leads to Lake Biwa. It's very, very wonderful. You see they've got a batter over there. Get you a bit closer in a moment. So it looks like a tree's cross-section and is created with many layers. And it's a symbol of longevity, and it's most commonly given as a wedding present. Sorry, Nancy, no problem. So the ring shape is said to be a bit like a wedding ring, so apparently people give these as wedding presents, but you know, I've never witnessed that, but then I haven't been to a Japanese wedding. If you just bear with me, you'll get to see it. Can you see in the back it looks like lots of kebabs just behind this gentleman? You're going to see it being made in just a second. So you can buy this cake anywhere in Japan. Even in the convenience stores, you can buy a version of this cake. I can't believe how slow this queue is. I cannot believe how slow the queue is. Please bear with me a second. So this experience where you can see it being made like this, and where you can experience the nature outside and people coming together to purchase and enjoy different kinds of Baumkuchen. It's only here. Which is why, even though this is humble little Shiga, that's why there's a massive queue right now. And there's also other bases around here too. We're just going to show you how he makes it, and then I'm going to get out of the queue. I'll get you a little bit closer. Do you see, it's turning around. As it turns around, it's going to cook. It's going to get warm just there. Thanks, Nancy. So it's made with a lot of eggs, and I think they only use the yellow part of the egg, which is why it's extra, extra soft. I don't know what they do with all of the whites, though. So at the moment, we're at it's presented by Club Carrier, but originally the company that made it was called Tanea. try and get you a bit closer. Can you see this? Everyone around is saying he's very skilled. Would you like to get more in front, or shall I leave this queue? I think maybe I should leave the queue. Yeah, it's like a multi-layered fluffy crepe, much more fluffy and light. They whip it very, very well. Okay, I think I'll get out of this queue because it's just going to take far too long. I wanted to give you a little taste of what that looks like. Also, the internet signal is not very good when I get next to the metal over there. Okay, so Tenea, the original company, was created in 1872, and now we see Club Harrier, and this is La Collina is the name of this place here. Yeah, very, very hard work to get it right, but I think very skilled. The people in the background were saying, Jozu, Jozu, which means very skilled. Oh, good, there's craft beer. Phew. I think that will be very expensive. And in Japan, there's a lot of things saying this Sustainable Development Goals thing everywhere. SDGs, it's definitely a buzzword around here. I'm from the UK, and we really care about Sustainable Development Goals, but we don't use that name, we don't give it that word. And so that's talking about climate action and all kinds of different things to do with sustainability towards people and the environments that we're in. And here we have, one second, Tenea. So ya means shop and tane means seed. So back in 1872, the shop that created this whole establishment that we know now under Club Harrier, was actually called Tenea, and they used to sell seeds, tiny little seeds. So there's deep Omi merchant history here. Now, let me see. The internet signal's very good outside. Are you happy with the internet signal right now? It's lower than I'd like it to be, but it's not at the bottom. I'll stop very often so that I can get you some nice still postcards. I'm going to talk about wagashi next, okay? Wagashi is Japanese sweets, and these are incredible molds for making lots of wagashi that is made from anko. Look, a turtle one. Turtles are very important. Lots of things in Japan represent longevity, so long and happy lives and great futures. But I'll tell you bit by bit. I won't rush into it too much. Here we can see some made with pastries just here. This is really yummy. This is like an apple pie. So Tenea stores you can find throughout Japan, and this Club Harrier brand as well throughout Japan. You cannot miss it. It's in all major train stations, everywhere. It's a properly well-established brand that's recognized, and it comes from Omihachiman, the city that we're in now. I'm glad. Now, you might think that Japanese sweets like these look a little bit strange. In fact, when I first came here, to be honest, I thought they looked kind of unappetizing. I mean, the big pink and white ones look okay, but I thought they just looked like blobs. I wasn't really keen, but then I ate them. And in the beginning, I think I also wasn't really keen. But, yeah, my love grew, and now I really, really love them. And they're quite beautiful. Let me get up close and show you a few of these. I know the internet signal's not so good here. I can experiment. I can swap to my mobile data, but I think it was the same last time in this little area. So I hope you can hear my voice clearly, and I'll stay as still as I can, as often as I can, until we get to the other area, okay? So this here is wagashi. It's very seasonal, so it's autumn right now. So you see things that represent the different kinds of autumn plants and leaves. And when you see this style here, excuse my finger, this style here, this looks like Play-Doh silly string. It's actually made to represent grass. And so there's the red leaves fallen and the snow that will come soon. And all of these are made from, yep, as ML said, mochi. Mochi is pounded rice, seriously pounded. I think you've been lucky enough to see on some other Japanese tours, you've seen the action of pounding real glutinous rice into mochi. And it's a really dangerous act. They have a huge pestle and mortar. Not pedestal, sorry, pestle and mortar. Ooh, it doesn't like this corner for signal. a same pestle and mortar, really big one, and someone puts their hands in the middle, and turns a big ball of rice in this big bowl, and then someone else slams down a big old mallet to attack the rice, basically, and it turns into this big old gloopy mess, just a big old soft ball of it, and actually that's broken off and used in little pouches to create mochi. And inside we put anko and azuki, both types of anko, which is a bean paste, basically. Now, excuse me, I know the signal's not good there. Let me get away. Let me get away from the bad signal. And I think I'll start moving to outside to pick the signal up again. But here you see, do you notice this? This is ta-ne-ya. This is backwards. This is the old-fashioned way of doing it. Japanese would be written from top to bottom and right to left. And so the fact that that is written backwards instead of ta-ne-ya, it's ta-ne-ya backwards. That's because it represents that 1872 time at the end of the Edo period in Omihachiman, Japan. So I think that's a really nice nod to tradition and generations of this company being alive in Japan, which, you know, it's all around Japan. You can see such nods to previous generations. Very amazing, I think. Let me get you to some better signal. I'll just show you a little look in here. We've got all different kinds of very well wrapped, incredibly wrapped in plastic, and inside, you know, if you buy yourself a new bag or shoes, inside the box you get a little pouch that says it's to help keep your product dry so that it doesn't get damp, right? In all Japanese sweets, I'm so sorry to say, there's a little plastic pouch with all of those inside it. I really hate it, because even though they have this buzzword of SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, there's so many things that happen in Japan that just are not to do with sustainability at all. But I believe in change. That's the one, silica. They're in everything. So every little Baumkuhen that you buy will have that in it. I'm going to take you in here after, okay, guys, because outside I can get better signal at the moment. So I just want to give you a nice shot of better signal while I tell you a little bit more. I've also got some pictures for you. So there's another snack here, another type of snack that's made and enjoyed here. Reuse in your fridge. Oh, nice. I'll bear that in mind. Right, let me show you. So far, guys, this is the map of the land that we're on. So please stick with me. It's going to be lots of fun. Here is all that we've looked in so far. We walked through here and came into this lovely building, La Collina, or mountain in Italian. And we're going to walk through this whole garden. There's incredible shops and beautiful scenes to look at. So please join me. I hope you have a lovely time on this tour with me. I hope you can tell in my voice, I'm really, really happy to show you around here. There's even a London bus. And I can show you the different shapes of things that they eat here. And coronavirus, even the Baumkuhen is wearing its mask. You can also buy Scotch eggs and arrantini here. So there's some Italian things as well. Let me take you around here. Let's go get some better signal. So I think, considering this is a Friday lunchtime, I think it's pretty interesting how many people are here, right? This is not a public holiday. This place gets absolutely heaving during public holidays. So I really want you to have the best internet signal. So I think I'm going to swap to my mobile data. If you guys allow that for a second. It's been on 2 bars. I'd like it to be 4 or 5. So I'm just going to go 3, 2, 1 and change. So it might pop out for just a second. Bear with me. 3, 2, 1. Hello. How's that? No? Same? I think it's the same. Oh well. I think it will improve here and there. So the sun is really bright. I'm trying to get you a good look at this living roof that isn't so singed by the sunshine. Okay, the signal's gone up again. Right, here we go. Look, on the other side it gets all the sunshine. So this side is kind of green. It's green and there's some really interesting yellow things to the left and the right of me. I'm going to show you. Look at these lovely views. So nice in autumn. I won't lose the chat, don't worry. That's not what happened last time. So all I do is just swap. Just swap between the two different types of internet that I've got. I can do that seamlessly, but the Heygo app was not having it the other day. It even took 7 minutes to log in, so I'm lucky I even got here. Let me show you around. You know, considering I've done almost 350 tours, I've only had problems maximum 15 of the times, I think. There's a little... I wish I could focus. I'm not keen on this new phone. Focus, yeah. Little tiny... It's not an acorn, but it looks like an acorn. It's super Totoro-like. Super Totoro-like. So, there's such nice things to look at all the way around here. I'm a little bit spoiled for choice. Let me get you a portrait shot just here. 3, 2, 1. There you go. There's lovely cafes and all sorts all around in here. Lots of different types of treats and tea. I'll tell you more about that in a second. Try not to get ahead of myself. 3, 2, 1. It's so Ghibli-like, isn't it? For those of you that know Studio Ghibli. And outside on the other side, I forgot to show you the handprint. I'll go back to the handprint in a second. Okay, so I've got some more pictures. We'll start outside the front again after. Okay, so here's an example of some of that wagashi that I was telling you about. So okashi, Japanese style, sweets, wagashi. Okashi is sweets. Interestingly, okashi means weird or strange. So that's quite funny, isn't it? The tiny little hold on that E sound at the end changes it from sweet to strange. So you can say a person is strange by saying okashi, okashi, strange person. Aren't these little yellow flowers so lovely? Hi Barry, nice to see you. If anyone hasn't had a hello and they'd like one, do let me know. I don't want to miss anybody out. So this bit of land in the middle changes so much throughout the season, and you can see irrigation throughout it. I think it's a nod to rice fields. There would have been rice in the middle and around the outsides, but I think they're doing something kind of aesthetically pleasing with it. And by the way, aesthetic is my favorite word. I love aesthetic. I love how you have to say it, the shape of your mouth. Over here is a new structure that's being built. So it's not finished yet. I think it's going to take quite some time to build, but it looks like they're on it. And in the background, that one over there is copper. So it's going to change to green over time, which is really interesting, I think. And it's just straight out of Ghibli movies. Straight out of it. Last time I came here, I did this tour once before, and it looked totally different. Everything was green. And there was a lot of scaffolding over there, actually. So they were still working on it quite a lot. Let me have a look. Here's a little picture of the map, just in case you didn't get a clear one. And nearby, we're next to Omihachiman Canal, so it's very, very close. This is the less pretty side of the canal, but I'm going to take you to the gorgeous parts of the canal tomorrow. So please do join me on my canal walk. It's going to be really something tomorrow. I'll give you a little look in here. Everything is just this gorgeous, natural, exposed wood. I love how it hasn't been cut. It's just been sanded into shape, trimmed, I guess. So I don't know if you know this about me, but I studied interior design and architecture at university. In my first year, all of the interior designers study architecture together so that we have the foundation drawing skills. So look at this. That's cut here, but it's actually only resting on the inside. So I'm going to swap back to the Wi-Fi. 1 minute. There we go. Wi-Fi back on. Yep, Wi-Fi is better now. Yep, all good. Green, we're green. In Japan, we can dance between different types of Wi-Fi if we like, if we've got pocket Wi-Fi. Most do. Yes, so at university I studied interior design and architecture, which means I really, really, really enjoy architecture and spaces. And for me, it's everything. It's the way you feel coming from outside, inside. And in these buildings, it really does flow through the spaces. This must have been quite a difficult building to do the architectural drawings for, though, because so many of the shapes are just natural. So yeah, I wonder how close the plans were to what we actually see over here. Now let's go for a nice walk throughout the other side. We can pose inside the Baumkuhen wearing the mask over there. And I want to tell you about some more things. So first of all, Club Harrier is the one that makes the Baumkuhen now. So Club Harrier makes a lot more Western style things. Throughout Japan you can find lots of French cakes actually. They really love Italian food and French cakes. I absolutely couldn't believe how much of that kind of thing I was seeing when I came to Japan. Sorry, just maybe have to do a little internet dance. Is it okay, guys? Is the internet okay? I hope so. So one of the reasons that Baumkuhen, lovely, thank you, I'm glad it's okay. One of the reasons that this lovely cake, let me give you a look inside, is such a good gift is because actually it lasts 20 days. And on the outside it has a sweet fondant, which is one of the things that helps it last 20 days. So they make this by separating the yolks and the whites. And that's the only way to make it soft. So it's a really laborious method to make the batter for this. So they say it's quite a humble cake as its ingredients are simple. And to be honest, its appearance is simple too. However, the ones that you buy here at Club Harrier are so expensive. At La Collina, Club Harrier ones, like you can see in that checkered box, in that image I've just sent you, they're so expensive in comparison. If you go to the convenience store, for example, you can get yourself a Baumkuchen for 150 yen or 200 or 300 yen. So that's like $1 or $2 really. And then if you get one from here, the tiny little one, then it's triple the price. They're all triple the price. It's really beautiful packaging. And if you're a crafts person that likes keeping things like that, or you like giving people gifts, it's great packaging because it's a really hard, substantial box. So you can definitely re-gift it or repurpose it. But if you re-gift a Baumkuchen box and it doesn't have a Tenaya Baumkuchen in it, you might get some dodgy looks, I'm afraid. Thank you so much, John, for the tip. It's very kind of you to support my travel efforts and time. And Andrew, thank you for your support as well. And all of my lovely sponsors. You're really helping me be able to do as many great tours as I've been doing lately. Who wants to see a VW van? A van? Yeah, but I'm telling you, ML, you can taste the difference. The difference between one from the convenience store and one from Club Harrier, totally different. It is so worth it if you ever get to have a bite of one from here. It's so, so, so good. So good. But yeah, if you just want a little something, it's definitely no problem getting yourself one from the convenience store, for sure. So you're probably wondering, how did that German cake get all the way to here in Japan anyway? They collect konbini things. Is that what you mean? Oh, really? Yeah, have a go and replicate it, Sarah. Sarah, yeah. Sorry, because you've got Elizabeth first. I always want to say Elizabeth first. Okay, we've got a school bus over here. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you more information. Oh, lovely. My grandpa used to have one too. Oh, really? Kombi? I didn't know it was called that. What's the meaning of that? What does kombi mean? So this is Tobidashi-kun. Don't worry, I'll come back to that other story I was just about to tell you in a moment. I've got so many things I want to teach you. Here's me. Hi. This is Tobidashi-kun, but he's all dressed up in his Tenaya outfit. And interestingly, in Omihachiman, nearby the canal that I'm going to take you to, there's an incredible restaurant. Oh my goodness. I've forgotten the name of this character. There's an incredible restaurant that sells Really delicious, authentic Japanese food in, where there's loads of dishes, loads of sets and things. And you get really nice tea and really nice rice, and there's a raw egg and everything Japanese. But they sell pork, little bits of this pork, which is really delicious because guess what? The pigs have been fed the Baumkuhen end bits. So these piggies get to eat all of this buttery cake, and then the meat that we get from the piggies is so delicious. And I ate it in my first year in Japan, and oh my goodness, it was really good. I've not had it again though. Yeah. So, if you're ever on a desert island with me and someone's got to be slain to save the others, it's going to have to be me, guys, because you are what you eat, and I'm sweet, sweet, sweet. I basically live off sweets, fruits, vegetables. It's going to have to be me. I'll sacrifice myself. You can lure me in with some chocolate. Lure me in with a Baumkuchen and put me in a trap, and you win. The sweetest paradise in this earth, Tanea. Look at this. Will be spread sustainability from here. This is very strange. Sometimes the English in Japan is just off the mark a little bit, but it's funny. You are what you eat, so you're round, round, round. Seriously delicious. A big old tomato. I don't know. Doughy. There's some really cool motorcycles over here. So this changes quite a lot. If I do this tour again, I'm going to try and do it once every season. I hope that you'll come and experience the way it changes. I've still got more to show you now. We're still together for 20 more minutes, and I've got lots more information. Cheesy! Dawn's got it. Dawn knows you even better than I do. That's got me chuckling. Look, even the metal here is a living roof. Even this framework is a living roof. Hey, don't use cyborg as slanderous language. Dawn's incredible. It's so nice, isn't it? You can imagine, it's just the perfect day here. There's barely a cloud in the sky. There's actually just hints of clouds just over here. Just Otherwise, it's just nothing. Who needs a blue background for their phone? Here's your blue background. There you are. Blank screen to use as your Instagram backdrops. Okay, we're coming back down now. Oh my goodness, Penelope. Let me come over here and help you out. I want to save you from your accidental living roof. If neighbours complain, you can just say, yes, it's a living roof. Look at these. There's some it's really hard for me, whenever I make a new Heygo tour, the amount of postcards the amount of pictures I want to put in the advertising picture, I just can't fit everything I'd like to explain into the tour, into the picture to advertise it. But there's so many cool things here. These bikes look really worthy of being drawn. I love the interesting shapes you see in things like this. Really cool, I think. I don't know anything about machinery like this, but I do know that it's architecturally pleasing. Its structure is really pleasing to me. Yes, exactly, Penelope. Motorbike battery farm. Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? I think I can almost hear the awful sound of these. I can almost hear it. Tohatsu. Japanese brand. Don't see that. Look at this. Gregory, you're up in the middle of the night. I'm so used to seeing you here all the time. Ooh, what's that video of? Do tell me. Isn't that nice? So, you might be wondering how Baumkuhen came to Japan. I've still got other snacks to tell you about. Let's go over here and look at these things. So apparently there was a prisoner in a war camp back in the difficult times of Hiroshima around the Second World War, maybe even before Second World War, I think. And there was a prisoner that also happened to be a baker. His name was Carl Juchim. I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Jucheim. Look at this, I love this. So he was a prisoner in a war camp in Hiroshima, which is in the southwestern part of Japan. That's where Joy lives. Joy in Japan, she's down there. She's in Kyoto at the moment, though, I think. Very strangely, the prisoners were asked to put on an exhibition. So I guess it was part of making sure that everyone still had a quality of life, even if they were prisoners. So in the Hiroshima Prefectural Industrial Promotion Hall, which is also the Atomic Bomb Dome these days, they were asked to put on an exhibition. And he chose to make Baumkuhen to exhibit. So from Germany. And after his release, he opened a store in Yokohama, which was destroyed in 1923, which dates this back to the First World War, actually. He relocated to Kobe, a port town, and because it was a port town, it had many visitors from all the way around the world. Now, Kobe is still in Kansai. It's next to Kyoto and Osaka, and it's a wonderful city. It's actually my favorite city, and I'm thinking I got to get some tours happening down there at some point. It does look a bit like a whale stuck in concrete, doesn't it? So because there were so many visitors from all the way around the world, his Baumkuchen became seriously popular, more popular than anything else here in Japan. So even after his death, the company continued and his reputation was sustained. And these days, some 100 years later, we're still eating Baumkuchen here in Japan. And it's just so loved. Japanese people love sweets. To me, it is an absolute wonder how they manage to be so lovely and slim. All bodies are lovely, but there's an aesthetic that comes with Japanese bodies, and I think the secret of it is absolutely genetics and green tea, I'm pretty sure. Also, they sleep everywhere. I mean this with great affection, please don't ever get me wrong. For after all, my partner is one of those great slim sleepers. But when I eat Baumkuchen, I can see it on my body immediately. And that's fine. Okay, let's go and see the London bus and a few more snacks and treats. And I want to teach you about this guy. Did you know that Doraemon's favorite snack is a doriyaki? This is a doriyaki. And here is a lovely Doraemon. Now, don't answer if you definitely know, but if you're here for a good guess, please tell me, what animal do you think Doraemon is? Oh, nice. And Karina, that is so cute. I love that Karina's calling it the tree cake. I love that. Oh, Tina, that's such a good guess. I love that guess. This is Doraemon, one of the most famous characters in the whole of Japan. Oh my goodness, John, I love your guess too. That's bringing me a lot of joy. So someone said an otter. Someone said a walrus. Love it, love it, love it. Someone said a seal. Lisa also thought that Hikonian, bless his cotton socks, was a seal, which is fair dues, as we say in the UK. So cute. Would you be surprised to find out that Doraemon is a cat? In Japan, there's so many characters that don't have ears. And Doraemon is one of those. Doraemon is a time-traveling cat from the future that doesn't have any ears. I think an accident with a robot mouse or something took his ears. I don't know the details. But yes, he loves this thing called doriyaki. And doriyaki is also created here at Club Harrier and by Tanea. Yeah, they do love cats here. Now, I got sidetracked earlier and forgot to keep telling you about this lovely gentleman. I'll keep going back to Doriaki, don't worry. So this is Tobidashi-kun. Tobi the name, dashi for running, going fast, and kun is the suffix for affection for someone usually of male gender or male choices, preferences, identities. You get to choose. Here's one with a Baumkuhen, so kind of rare. You're not going to see that generally around Japan. Famous in Shiga because Tobidashi-kun was created in Shiga. I have not yet done the tour, but I think I'll do the tour in winter. I've got some incredible things to teach you about Omihachiman. It's just the most amazing city. And Seiri actually lived here for, I think, just a short spell of 2 weeks with a homestay family. But this guy is to stop children from getting run over, so it's to slow down people that are in cars coming by. So Tobidashi, watch out for running boy, and then make sure that you don't run over any children. So it's a slow down sign basically. And here's the other one, but the classic look is a kind of blue, black, red and yellow look. And there's loads of them all around Shiga. You can sometimes find them in Kyoto, but they were designed in Shiga. So I'll take you on a nice journey to go and see lots of those at some point, and we can spot all of the different ones. Europe and the UK is everywhere here. We can go and have a little look around the shop. Just a little bit of a look. I won't go in too far. Usually when products and things are on show, you shouldn't really get up close and personal with them without proper permission. They have said I can come in here and film, that's no problem. But yeah, I'd probably stay away from the direct product shots up close. Hi Mary Lou, nice to see you. We have a Mini Cooper. Everything is Taneya. Taneya. Isn't hiragana lovely? This is the basic alphabet in Japan. So doriyaki is a kind of double-layered pancake made from castella, and inside has azuki beans sandwiched between the layers. Nice to see you. And you see that doriyaki, I sent you the picture just earlier, just for Mary Lou, who's just come in. I'll just send her this. So that doriyaki, it looks like a drum kind of shape, right? And there's a legend that says the reason it's got the name doriyaki and the reason it looks like this is dora. Dora means gong. And apparently a long time ago, let me get out of the sunlight. A long time ago, a samurai called Benki left his gong in a farmer's place where he was hiding. And that farmer later used this gong to make pancakes. And that lovely Doraemon, again for Mary Lou, I'll just pop this in here. She's just popped in. Here's Doraemon the cat. He absolutely loves these doriyaki. And he refers to them as, now, don't laugh too much. Don't laugh too much, Andrew. He refers to them as yummy buns. So doriyaki to him are yummy buns. Right, we've never gone upstairs on this tour, so should we go and have a little look upstairs? Does anyone want some yummy buns? So in English dubs of the Doraemon TV series, or in the comic books and things, yeah, it says he wants to go and eat some yummy buns. I'm going to say yummy buns so many times. Is Maple-chan in here because the smell of garlic is incredible. There's Italian food downstairs. I'll take you for a look. Actually, I've never been up here. Oh, really? I love hot cross buns. So I saw a Japanese, I don't know, kind of punk rock idol band ever so briefly yesterday. And their name was Easter Girls, but nothing about them was Easter. Very strange. But, you know, speaking of hot cross buns. Ah, look at this lovely view. I'm going to send you, you want some yummy buns. Send you this picture again. This is from Princess Mononoke. And you can see those influences from forests and mountains and things. And for anybody that's just missed earlier the name, this is Tadanobu Fujimori. Don't want to cloud up the chat, but some extra people have come in. It's so nice, so nice. So I might be able to catch this with snow for you. Of course, it's a little bit more difficult to get here, But I think just before the snow gets too heavy, Omihachiman is not usually too bad, but this year it had 1 month of snow already in the winter, in January or February. But usually it only gets 2 weeks of snow. So global warming really is taking its toll. Hi Evie, hi Dewey. Yeah, lovely little trees sticking out on the roof. Look at this over here. Oh my goodness, over here, excuse my finger. Look, there is a tree just piling out of the roof. They've fully cut a big old space in it. That is so cool. That is so cool. Being so harmonious with nature. That is just gorgeous, I think. Just gorgeous. Okay, let's go up. Let's go up into that roof over there. Wait, shall I take you for a little look? 1 second. Excuse me, just spin you right round. The tour's only an hour. I could, if it was longer, there's a lot more I could show you, I guess. But I do still have work later. Ooh, how exciting is this? Ooh, we are up above the big red bus that has just been stripped of all its colour. I think they might be repainting it because it was red another time. It has been red, so I think it might be a repainting jobby. Isn't that cool? Hi, Tiffany. What a good space. I'm going to go back and get you an overview. So in Japan, like, of course, this is like a warehouse. That's so kind of steampunk, isn't it? Seeing the fans going like that with all of the metal around. So in Japan, lots of rooftops are actually left in this industrial style. This is a warehouse, of course, it's like that anyway. But you can go into lots of really gorgeous cafes in Japan, and they'd be decked out really lovely with beautiful interiors. And then the ceiling is just a bare, open, metal, wiry mess. But it's actually really attractive. At first, I kind of had to laugh, but now I really like it. I'm just going to get you a long shot. So 3, 2, 1. Sorry. There you go. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Hi, Tiffany. Nice to see you. Hi, Dewey. And there's loads of skateboards over there. It sounds like the designer's just room of all their favorite things. Tons of skateboards over there. And then loads of Vespas over here in all the colors. Hi. Are you new to me? Nice to meet you. La Collina. Welcome to La Collina. Oh, natsukashi. Natsukashi means nostalgic. There's so much going on. It reminds me of my own room. In fact, I'm so sorry. My sponsors are the lucky ones that will get to see where I live. They'll get to compare it. I say nostalgic because, look, Oxford Circus. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Just like the art that we saw in my last tour. At first scary and then kind of cute. Very cool. There's dinosaurs all over this bit here. Right, I'm going to take you back to the very, very start. We've also got, look at this, Alabama, Wyoming, Mississippi. So many. Can you spot yourself here? All of these number plates. I think that's really interesting because in the UK, I'm pretty sure we don't have anything that says exactly where the cars are from. But in Japan, you can see exactly what city and area the cars have come from. I think it's quite amazing. And I guess in America too. I didn't know that. But then I don't drive. Look at this. Uh-oh, not with the light behind it, you can't. Ow, got a stitch in myself. Yeah, please do give me a follow. Also, I really, really want everybody to understand and appreciate this lovely La Collina, so I might pop this on YouTube. I'll see what data I have left. Loads of lovely products just here. I really want to show you the architect's hand plastered into the wall. Not his real hand, just a cast of it. So I'm going to take you this way. And we can go and have a look. Such good themes around here. It says go careful, slip. You can get so many limited edition things. Look at this. This is so common common here, not to you guys probably. They're in the shape of leaves. It's really lovely puff pastry with a good old crisp. Very, very nice. Am I allowed out this way? I hope so. Inside the bus is a shop too, yes. A little busy right now, but yes, everything is a shop. So cool. Did you know that Hayao Miyazaki really loves, he's the creator of Studio Ghibli movies, the director and artist. He really, really loves airships. And so actually Ghibli is named after, that's not how you would say it in Italian, but it's named after an Italian airplane. And he knows that's not how to say it. People all around the world say many different things. We say Ghibli in the UK, and I think in America too. That's dorayaki for you. Yummy buns. Get yourself some yummy buns. So in this La Collina as well, the architect has done lots of things that to me have got this super steampunk-like vibe with different kinds of cogs and nods to all kinds of different industry. I think it's really cool. I like it. I don't think I can say it's really cool enough. Oh, let me show you. I think it's really strange. I can say strange and cool. Let's have a look here. So, this is a Japanese hot dog. Hot dogs in Japan come out of the end of the buns. Talk about yummy buns, huh? I think it's really strange. It's when you see a photograph of a Japanese hot dog, it's half bun and double sausage. Very strange. Talk about double sausage. Here we have an arrantino, which is an Italian arancini. Sorry, I didn't know whether to use Japanese or Italian pronunciation. I don't know what to do. Arantino, maybe would be the Japanese pronunciation of that particular one. But it looked like a Scotch egg to me. So it's an egg in the middle, and then there's lots of rice around the outside. Yummy, yummy rice. Risotto, usually. And Japanese rice is perfect for risotto, actually, because it's very glutinous. It's a short, fat grain of rice, which is just like Italian rice. Just the same. Yeah, the bun looks too small, and you just get a double mouthful of sausage. So that's one to make AC have a giggle. Okay, I'm going to take you to the entrance. There's some things we don't get to see. We don't get to fit into the tour, but I've got 1 minute left, so I'm just going to show you that wonderful tree up a bit closer. I'm just going to show you the handprint of the architect in the just over here, and I'll take you upstairs very briefly if you'll stick with me for 2 minutes. Tina, yes, Tina. Hi, Victor. Nice to see you. Back inside. Ooh, can we get a better view? Baumkuhen factory, only here, everybody. And just out here to the corner. Here we go. This is the architect, his signature. His signature on the building. Isn't that cool? I think so. Quite satisfying to put my hand in it, but I think it might be very dirty as well. To thank you all, I'm just going to show you one more look just outside and say goodbye to you, unless you're desperate to go to the top mezzanine floor just there. I'll take anyone who wants to come to the mezzanine floor. We can go up there. Yeah, but a sausage is just a sausage, guys. Just a sausage. No problem. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much, ML, for your tip. And I know, guys, I've got a lot of tours these next 4 days. Please do Ah, yes, Mary Lou, I'll take you. Please do come to my tours over the next days. I know it's difficult. Maybe if you want to tip and you have tipped a bit, you can't tip for all of them. I understand. If you'd consider becoming my sponsor, that would be a great way to kind of count yourself as a tip for lots of the tours. If you cannot tip, please do not feel bad, do not feel sad. I have to mention the tips because it really does help me pay for the train and the bus and the internet and the phone and the microphone and everything and the extra battery life. All kinds of things require paying for, so that's the reason I have to mention them. Thank you so much, everybody. Hi, Sherilyn. So it's just the end of the tour, I'm afraid. I've taken everyone right back to the start. Let me pop the camera in me and see if I fit in it too. There we go. You can have me and La Collina in it together. Thank you so much for coming with me. I'm going to take Mary Lou inside to the top. If anyone wants to come in and see the mezzanine floor, you're welcome to. And then I'll say goodbye to you. Please share pictures online. Please review kindly if you're able. It really does make a huge difference to us guides. And thank you so much for your time and energy. I'm so grateful that you've decided to spend some of it with me. Okay, 2 minutes over. Take 2 more minutes just to take Mary Lou inside. Anyone else? No problem. Thank you, Yvette. So kind. Thank you, everybody. You're lovely. And one more time for those that just came in. Yeah, look, summer and winter. How perfect. It is hard to find the link to review. However, after you finish this tour, I'm pretty sure you get an email showing you all of my other tours that are coming up. And I'm pretty sure it says you can review at the bottom. Also, just go to the main Heygo page and it says My Trips in the top left corner. Click on My Trips and then you'll be able to review from there. See what I'm saying? You'll be able to review and tip retrospectively for anything you like. Okay, so that's the end of the tour, everybody. I'm just going to take a couple of you upstairs if you'd like to go upstairs. I know it looks like loads of insects on the wall, but it's not. It's lots of bits of charcoal. Oh, lovely. Thanks, Penelope. But I know it's a little inconvenient, isn't it, ML? My first few times, I spent ages looking for it, and I thought, this is annoying. This means most people can't leave them properly. Yeah, soot sprites. How cool is that? Tina, look, it's a living table. I won't interfere with people too much. I don't want to get in anyone's way because they're dining. But yeah, it's a living table right in the middle over there. I'll get you a sneaky little bit closer. Living table. Okay, what I'm going to do... No, I can't sneak past. I want to show you the Ikebana in the background. How cool is that? Yeah, I'm not going to be rude while they're enjoying their food. That's as close as I'm going. So I hope you've enjoyed coming up here with me. We're having a nice look around. It's very, very popular here. Yeah, please come. And if you ever need a personal tour guide here in Japan, just let me know. I can send you a price list and look after you for however long you like. So check me out online, linktr.ee/Miss Kendall James, and you can see all of my other tours. You can also see my artwork online and my Etsy shop and YouTube. You can catch all kinds of different videos and things on there. So please go ahead and do that. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll say goodbye now, okay? 1 second, I'll walk you down the stairs. Look at the Baumkuhen one more time. There we go, Tanea's Baumkuhen. 8 mini ones for $50. So no, I will not be buying these to take home today. 2 ladies just pushed past me. Thank you, everybody. You're so welcome. What do you think? A big one here, $35. Nope. It's worth it, though. Bye.